Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Cess back here with another Call of Duty Advanced Warfare video. However, I'm not going to be talking about the gameplay so much. However, you will have a nice surprise at the very end. It's a clutch play from me. But enough about that. I've been getting a good amount of questions from my peers, my acquaintances, some of my friends, because recently I've been taking this competitive Call of Duty thing seriously. As I've been trying to find a team like crazy. I have one member, but I've just been getting these questions and a little bit on social media. Have I ever joined a tournament? And recently I hit 50 subscribers on my channel. I know that's not a big number, that's a real little thing, but I'm going to explain later in this commentary that whenever you're new to something, these little things, they're really going to mean a lot to you and you're going to take them seriously because it's just completely new to you and it's just going to be really, really cool. So that's really cool. And I never would have thought that even at least 50 people would be watching me. And it's really awesome. And so I wanted to do this little mini 3 to 4 piece series on my channel if I've ever joined a tournament. I've joined a total of 3, and yeah, I just want to go ahead and talk about it. And so I'm just gonna go ahead and jump straight into it. So my first tournament was actually in a midnight release for Black Ops 2 at my local Best Buy. Now, to an experienced player, this is not gonna seem like a whole lot for you, but for a beginner player, these things they're gonna matter a good amount. You're gonna see them as a big deal. You're gonna be like super excited about it, like I was, and it's just no doubt in my mind that that's the way people are gonna feel. So I go to my local Best Buy where I pre-ordered Black Ops 2, and as soon as my dad and I walk in, some employee from there tells us, "Hey, we're gonna be having a 16-man free for all. Top two go on to the next round. There's 3 rounds. Top two get a fusion controller. First place gets their choice controller for a Xbox 360 controller or a PlayStation 3 controller, and second place just gets a controller that wasn't picked up." And so my dad, hearing that, he had told me, you should join. You should do it. And I thought, why? Why am I going to do it? And he told me, come on, you play games at home all the time anyway, and you should just go ahead and do it to kill some time because we're going to be here for a couple hours and you're not really going to be doing anything. And I thought about it for a little bit, but then I thought, no, not really. Competitive Call of Duty is not really my thing. And he had told me, come on, just do it. You're going to play, just play, have a good time. And this is really what it's all about, just having a good time. And I told him, no, I don't want to do it. And he told me, you know what? Fine, but you're the one that's missing out because you're going to be here bored. And I kind of just walked around the store, did my own thing, brushed off what my dad had told me. And I see my friend Alan, who I played Modern Warfare 2 with, and I played Black Ops 1 with. Now, Alan was a guy I was very competitive with because I've never beaten him before. I didn't play competitive Call of Duty before, but I played a lot of pubs with him. I played quick scopes. I played clan wars with him in private match. Well, clan wars, right? But I was never able to beat him. It was just he always stood on top of me, and it's like he was just a really phenomenal Call of Duty player, at least for in my eyes at the time. I don't know how he is now, but we talked, caught up for a little bit. How you doing? How's everything going? Sort of thing, casual stuff. And then he had asked me, "Hey man, did you join about this tournament?" And I told him, "Yeah, I did. Why are you gonna join it?" And he didn't snap at me rudely, but he kind of just responded right away, if you join, I join. And I thought about it and I thought, you know what? I'm going to join because this tournament is going to be where I beat him for the first time because it actually matters. And again, as a non-experienced Call of Duty player, it was a big deal for me. And I really wanted to, beat him. And it's like my first tournament and I thought like I'm going to beat him this time. So I sign up for it. He signs up for it. Okay, cool. I'm thinking I'm gonna play like 30 minutes later, but no, we're actually the first 4 players to go up, and Alan's in my first round bracket. And I think like, oh crap, this completely sucks. I have no experience. I'm going in blindly, and I just have no idea what I'm gonna do. And so I go in. I just start playing, doing my own thing. We're playing Modern Warfare 3, and we're playing on Dome. And I remember on the first round, I saw 2 guys having a gunfight by the tank, and Alan was trying to come mid cut, and I come from garage side and I kill all 3 of them, and that gave me a little bit of a momentum booster for the entire game. And I kind of got the ball rolling, and I was moving for a little while, doing my own thing. And I saw Alan was struggling. He was like, second place, third place, fourth place, third place, fourth, second, and just kind of he was being real inconsistent. But me, I was either in third or second. I hit first like twice, but it wasn't for that long. But nonetheless, the my first game ended. Round one ended because the timer had ran out, and I got second place, and lo and behold, Alan got third, and I was just like, "Holy crap! I actually beat him!" Like what I told myself actually happened. And the players there, the other two guys, and the guy that wanted me, we are giving out the GGs, and Alan comes up to me and he's just like, "Hey man, great game. Best of luck to you to the rest of the tournament." And I told him, "Thanks, man. I really do appreciate that." And shook his hand. My dad told me, "Oh my God, good stuff. You're into the second round. Let's see how you do." Second round is where I went completely off. I let the other brackets play or whatever, and they call my name to play in my second round, and I just go into it real hot because I just beaten the guy I'm most competitive with. I was most competitive with at the time, and I go on a literal 15 kill streak in the game. It was really crazy. I got like 7 kills at the bottom of Dome. I had enough time to climb up the ladder and get another 4 kills. I go down, I get 3, and I was just being really on top of my game. And free for all, as I mentioned before on my channel, it's my strong suit. It's my favorite game mode. It's what I do best, and they should really call it control because all it is controlling the spawns. But back then, I didn't know that. I was still just playing out of my mind, and I actually was the only player out of the entire tournament to finish off the match by getting the maximum amount of kills, which is 30. And I heard a little bit of the group behind me that was watching, like, "Oh crap, this guy," right? And it felt really cool, honestly. When you hear those kinds of things and stuff like that, it feels really awesome. And I felt pretty cool. The guy next to me was just kind of like, "Oh crap, man, you actually ended the game." And I was just like, "Dude, I'm just playing, to be quite honest." But I didn't really say anything. I wasn't cocky. I was never really a cocky player. And yeah, that happened. And I got first place out of that, and I was going on to my third round. Now, going into third round, I had heard one of the guys from the other side of the table that I was playing with. He said he joined game battles. I have no idea what that was until now. I didn't know what that was before. And he told me he joined tournaments, and he said he didn't tell me, but I had overheard he joined tournaments. He had won money, and as a competitive beginner, you don't want to let those things get to you or get the best of you because they will take over your mind. They will make you nervous and scared, and it will cost you the game like it did for me. I go into that game, I get drop shotted, I get jump shotted, I'm getting spawn trapped, and I was really cold. I was not sprinting. I was just simply moving, and it was just like I choked completely, and I got last place in that match. But I got fourth out of 16th, and the two dudes, they got their controllers, gave out our GGs, all that good stuff, just casual stuff. And I played the best side I could. It was my first tournament, and I don't think it was that bad getting fourth out of 16th out of midnight release. I still thought it was pretty cool. And so then my dad ends up getting the game. He hands it to me. I take a look at it. It's real cool. And some guy actually ends up coming to me from STGL, which is South Texas Gaming League, which is like a little league which tries to help you get noticed for competitive games or whatever. He came up to me and he's like, "Hey, I really saw the way you played. And I really like the way you played." And I was like, "Oh, really? Well, thank you." And he has me a business card with the STGL headquarters number, and it was like a little flyer for the tournament. And he told me, "We're gonna have a tournament this Saturday for free for all. If you'd like to join, I'd really like to see you there, and I'd like to see you play." And I said, "Yeah, for sure, I'll be there." But I didn't end up going at all. I was just not able to make it. I saw behavioral changes in myself. I became more snappy. I was more competitive. I got more angry because it was my first competitive game. It's just like even in public match, I'd get so pissed too, and I have no idea why. It was just public match, but all that happened, and I didn't end up joining that tournament. So I end up going home, popping up Black Ops 2, and not even joking, I go on like a 20 kill streak in my first game, but after that, it was just your regular Black Ops 2 gameplay. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys do enjoy this. This will be a 3 to 4 piece series on my channel. We will be seeing Call of Duty Ghosts on my channel for the gameplay because that is the game where I actually won my first tournament online. It was a 3v3 MLG variant, and I won $200. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you guys later. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Thanks again. Peace out.